Good morning, everyone. Trevor Thompson, TNT Pressure Cleaning, dynamite service with explosive results. What I want to show you here is the 50 foot of siphon hose attached to the chemical dispensing jug. This is a 25-gallon jug, and we've attached it through the straps here, placed it on a hand truck, ran a couple of other straps. This is going to hold the hose when I'm done cleaning so nothing filters out onto the grass. Inside here, down into the bucket itself, we've got a X-Jet siphon brass barbed screen system, so that will allow nothing to get into the pumps. This is a great way to transport your solution around the property. It makes things very easy, and of course you don't have to refill a bunch of times. I'm here today on a job. I'm just getting set up, but I thought I'd show you some of the things that I'll be using today. So we're gonna take a walk in the trailer very quickly, and I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna be using. So if you turn around here and look, we've got a 36-inch lance here. We've got a 48-inch lance here. The 48-inch lance I'll be using to doing the vinyl siding because we have a heavy, sustained 10 to 15 mile an hour wind. It's really about 12 miles an hour on and off. So there are times where it is sustained though. And to reach that peak efficiently, we're gonna use that longer lance. So if you take a closer look here, I'm gonna show you the best high pressure ball valve on the market. All right, this is the DN10. Now I've put stainless steel fittings on. So here's a female quick connect, stainless steel, and a male general pump, also stainless. The male fitting is. There are a lot of knockoffs out there, guys. The DN10 is the way to go. This came from Pressure Tech, I believe, or the Power Wash store. I'd have to check my invoice. I apologize for that. I believe I got it on Pressure Tech, but I may have got it from the Power Wash store. I'll have to check and get back with you on that. There's a lot of places that sell it. Do your homework. You'll find out which is best for you. This is the X-Jet M5. This I also got from Pressure Tech, and that's TEK. This is a great piece of equipment. It goes from 0 to 50. Actually, they say 60, but about a 50-degree spray pattern and a 0-degree tip for reaching higher areas. And this is basically something that you can use to not necessarily soft wash, but very much like that. You will not rip screens, damage anything. You won't peel paint. This is not a high pressure nozzle. Then we have a 1-foot nozzle here, in addition to a 1-foot 45-degree. So that 45-degree helps me reach upstairs to the flashing. It also helps me go on an twisted underneath motion. So if my gun looks like this, I then can get underneath the soffits and get the soffits. This piece of equipment here is a 4-gallon a minute turbo tip. This is the oscillating 0-degree with the ceramic ball in it. Make sure when you start these guys up, you're pointed down towards the ground to save that ball. And that will be using to do some flat work around some tight areas that I can't get my surface cleaner. There's a hot tub on the back deck and there's some space in between. So we're gonna clean with that. We've got some nitrile gloves, and of course, we do a stainless steel swivel on the end of the gun that allows that gun to rotate so the hose doesn't kink up. And then just a female connect. This is a multi-purpose gun, which allows me to switch and use many different types of lances, and I can just even attach just the X-Jet itself to the end of that gun to dispense solution if I need to. We may use the backpack sprayer today because there's a fireplace that needs to be tended to, and I don't want to burn the grass up and put too much solution on this area by using the X-Jet. So there is a good chance that I'm going to be using that backpack sprayer. First I'll wet the grass around the area, and then I'll lay solution on. That way, if I douse it with the X-Jet, I don't get the dwell time that I want because I'm so concerned with that solution burning up the grass. So this way I can wet the grass, I can apply the solution via the backpack sprayer, and then I can let it dwell for 10 to 15 minutes and not have to worry about a ton of solution dripping into the roots and inevitably killing the grass. We are going to be doing an oxalic acid treatment alongside the house. And we're also going to be doing a gutter brightening service. So not only are we going to clean the gutters and the soffits with our sodium hypochlorite and surfactant, we are then going to take a gutter brightening solution and get all of the tiger stripes off. Strongly suggest you guys get one of these. This will measure your square feet. It's a wheel, and this one is kind of like analog instead of digital, and that way it always resets itself. I don't have to worry about batteries. It's inexpensive and it works all the time. You don't have to worry about it. It's kind of like getting a hand truck and having a hand truck with tires that blow up. If you can get tubeless tires, you're never going to have a flat. No, they don't ride as good. You know, nothing beats a good 4x4 tire, inflated tire bouncing through the grass. But the reality is, once you get a flat, your piece of equipment is absolutely useless. So even my machine, my 4 gallon a minute, 4,000 PSI, BE, a machine, 420cc, this thing's a workhorse. I mean, it's just been in the field for 3 years now with no problems whatsoever. BE makes a great product. And but I constantly have to check the tire pressure and make sure they're set to 30 PSI. So I'll take you out and we'll take a look at the house. We have other drums available on bigger jobs, much, you know, lengthier hose on bigger jobs. We're just using a 50-foot section of hose today. This will be the house. So we've got plenty of room to work around. We are going to be doing the curbing, all this curbing along here, and we're going to be doing the driveway as well. And pretty decent sized driveway here. So we're gonna knock the driveway out and the walkway to the house. We're gonna do the sides. This won't be a house wash, but this will be, I'll be cleaning this off. You can see the amount of mildew that's set up on this driveway. So here we have our surface cleaner, we have our hose reel, and we have our soap dispensing jug. So you can put whatever types of surfactants you want into here. And then of course I've labeled mine with my own personalized stickers. And that way I can dispense the soap in even amounts with a measuring device. So here we have the machine all set up and ready to go. And let you guys take a look at that and just see what I'm running here. This is the Power Ease engine, 420cc. And thing's a workhorse. I got a general pump, 12 horse pump on the back. And so there's the mildew that will be getting clean. You can see we're turning into serious organic matter along here. We've got a lot of algae, lichen and mold, and we also have some moss as well. So now what I want you to pay particular attention to here is the gutter line. So if I zoom in here, you guys are going to really see that those tiger stripes along there. Oxidized gutters collecting pollutants. All right, and that's what that's going to look like. You can really see that, those vertical stripes, okay? So we'll be doing a soffit cleaning and then making sure to keep all the vegetation. You can see there's some very nice little potted, planted flowers alongside here. So keeping those watered the entire time, before, during, and after. Here's the walkway. You can see the walkway along here. And we're gonna take you around back so you've seen the gutters and you've seen the gutter line. And we're going to show you some of the organic matter that's very light around the gutters, but the asphalt staining is, the tiger stripes are quite heavy. Now, along the bottom here, you can see the rust iron sulfur that has built up from the irrigation system, and that's that orangish staining. We will be completely neutralizing that today. So if you look up at the vinyl siding here, you can see the dirt. Hopefully the sun isn't taking that away from you, but you can see the spider webs, the dirt, the cobwebs that's along there, and you'll get a better chance to see it. It's in the shadow there, the main part of it. Unfortunately, I've got the sun behind me, so that's sort of drowning that out. But the vinyl siding is quite dirty. This is that small fireplace that we're going to put our solution on and then brighten that up. We'll be using the X-Jet to clean that. We'll be not using the turbo tip to clean that. It's completely unnecessary. And that will brighten up really beautiful. Look forward to the after pictures. We're gonna be doing this deck here. We'll be surface cleaning this deck and then using the turbo around the sides of the hot tub there. And as you can see here, the continued tiger striping. So once the gutters are cleaned, we will then, after having rinsed them thoroughly, we'll make sure that those there is no SH or surfactant on those gutters. And then we will begin the process of cleaning. Now, if you take a look at the joints here, they obviously need to be sanded and sealed, but a good cleaning will certainly make this look quite nice. So you can see where the carpet was, there's a little bit of mildew there, and you have some moss and organic matter that's built up in between the joints. So that's gonna look really, really nice. And we'll turn around here and let you see the balance of the house here. Of course, the soffits on this side, the underside of the ledge here, all will be getting cleaned, along with this patio here. And you'll probably get a better idea. You can see the staining in through here. Oxalic acid will remove all that. And we'll kind of take a look at some of the vinyl siding here, that you can see how dirty that is, all alongside there with little wasp nests. So we'll be cleaning that. And the reason we're using the long lance is because we're on a little bit of a hill here. So we're standing down a few feet, number one. And number two, we've got a little bit of a wind today. See, you can see the trees blowing there. How about that? No, just when I said something, it dies down. So anyway, we've got a pretty decent wind. You can see the flag sort of blowing in the background. The wind cranks up. I mean, it'll be 5 miles an hour, and the next thing you know, it's 12 to 15 miles an hour. So that will be the balance of the house, and so that's a pretty decent peak right there. It's about 25 feet. So we're going to make sure we have the proper equipment. And we've got a small little paver patio here, and then of course we're going to be doing the driveway, and then all of the curbing that wraps around there. I'll give you a quick glimpse into the curbing, and we'll conclude this video. I want to thank everyone for coming out with me today, taking a look at my videos, seeing what we're going to do, seeing some of the equipment that we're using, and look forward to the after pictures. This is the curbing before. There you go. That's what that curbing looks like all the way down there. So everybody have a great day. Keep cleaning. Trevor Thompson, thank you so much. Have a great day and take care. Keep cleaning.